Oh my gosh, I'm really sorry for being late, everyone. Listen, I was on a work meeting this morning. I'll tell you more about that later because it was a really, really frustrating work meeting. And I looked at the time and I was like, ah, heck, it is currently 1:30, and the meeting just kept going. I'm free now. But it's much later than I normally start, and I'm really sorry about that. Not, oh, that means it goes to that side, Quimby start. I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna do it anyway, not Pinecone. Whatever. Whatever. May as well, am I right? Big congrats to not Pinecone for getting the first channel points reward though. Yeah, you know, way to be first and then just get immediately timed out, I guess. That's, you know, I respect it. I'm gonna be honest, I really, really, truly respect that. But hey everyone, my name's Quimby. I've been playing Power Wash Simulator for a bit, but, I watched a recreational stream last night at like 5 a.m. And I was just really vibing with the craft. I was like, wow, this is mining and crafting. And then I was like, man, I haven't played Minecraft in a while. And then I really wanted to play Minecraft, so here we are. It's Minecraft time. Gonna go back into my hardcore world, you know, got some things to do, places to go, things to see. And it's gonna be neat. It's gonna be neat and awesome and cool and exciting and pog and just all around a good time. I think on the docket today is maybe doing some more trading with piglins to get crying obsidian, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll get silly and goofy and do something else. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I'm feeling pretty alright. I just realized I need to make sure that I mark as complete all of the channel points things that I have not been marking as complete. It's fine. It's fine. I'm good at keeping up on my own streaming things. It would be so silly if I wasn't good at that. Oh, and would you look at that? The intro time is over. Let's pull up some music and get on to the gameplay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and scene switch. Welcome back to my hardcore world. It's very lovely in here. We just left my gold farm that I set up. I've got some blocks of gold. Man, I felt like it was so much gold when I first had it, but now I feel like it's considerably less gold, and I don't know how to feel about that. But I don't necessarily want to go back into the gold farm, so I think we're gonna just head on up and out and back to my house. Oh, this is pretty. I kind of want to see if I can decorate this place at all. Maybe get like some sea lanterns or something going on. Probably a pipe dream because I don't know when I'll have like the time and space to come back and do that, but it would be kind of nice. Yeah, I just got an amount of gold. One of the amounts of gold ever. Let's hop on up to the surface. You can see the overworld component of my gold farm over there, which is pretty neat. Which is the way back home? Oh, no! Do you ever just accidentally screenshot things? Guess it's gonna be this way. Yeah, that's about the angle that we want to go at. I've got my handy dandy rockets here. I've got my shield out so I can, or my shield off so I can actually see for once in my life. And a beautiful water takeoff. Oh my gosh, wait though. I just remembered I've got sounds way down. What do I usually have this at? Like 50%? I had my sounds way down because of the zombie piglins, but no longer need that anymore, so it's okay. It's all fine. It's so totally okay and fine. And not a problem, in fact. But yeah, it's nice to be in Minecraft again. I've got this beautiful expansive ocean to explore back towards. And let's see. Oh my gosh, I do have my sniffer that I got recently that I want to get some more seeds for me. Maybe I should make like a space for my sniffer to live wild and free in, so it can start getting sniffer seed things for me. Although, okay, I just noticed all the coal that's on this mountain, and I know I need to be getting on back towards home. But coal is one of those resources that I'm always in need of. So let's just take a quick little coal break. Just a quick little break to pick up the coal. Not a big break to pick up the coal, although now that I think of it, it may very well turn into a big break to pick up the coal, but just a very little break to pick up the coal. Just a very little break to pick up the coal. Chat, I get the feeling it's not going to be a very little break to pick up the coal. I think I'm really bad at doing just little breaks to pick up coal. Especially when it's just easily available. Like, look at this. Look how much coal there is here. Oh my gosh, Arne, hi. I forgot to cancel this school. Anyway, take the money. Oh no. That's alright. If you gotta cancel it now, that's all good. Thanks for the accidental resub, I guess. I hope that's not too much, trouble for you. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day and just a good time of it in general, you know? I'm hearing zombie noises, which is kind of an interesting thing to hear when you know, you're just out in the middle of nowhere. It's all good, my PC's upgraded, so there's no more costs. Hey! PC upgrade time, let's go. Do you like your PC upgrade? I know we were talking about how cool it was gonna be. My day's been pretty alright. That's nice to hear. That is good news. My day's been, it's been a little interesting so far. It's been, it was going alright, and then I had just a big work meeting suddenly that I had to go to that was very early. And that was an interesting work meeting. Oh, but I'm glad to hear that the PC upgrade is awesome. Yeah, get ready for me to do my my impression of a middle-aged father attempting to connect with his children about their electronics. Does it does a new PC upgrade give you all the RGBs you want? All of the does it give you all of the CPUs? I've heard the amount of CPUs they're plugging into these things is getting pretty incredible. Does yours have the have a lot of them? I disabled the RGB. Ah, okay. Disabled the RGB. That's fine. That's fine. Is and RGBs is that's like a. That's something about how it looks, right? That's not that's not about how it functions at all. Yeah? RGBs is just like it's just like the gamer keyboard, yeah? You don't have a gamer keyboard anymore? RGB is just lighting? Yes. Yes. And I suppose the what is it, the sheep? Oh gosh, what's the word for it? It's like the you know, but by the way, all this is very much just middle-aged dad roleplay. I know at least half of the things I'm saying. There's the TV is enabled. Oh, cool. I didn't know it would double as a TV. That's pretty epic. The way they're combining these machines, you know. I don't know, the roleplay got it. But you know, what is it? The sheep. You know, the thing about like the memory type thing. RGB. Nah, I got what you meant. Don't worry, I got what you meant. You know that thing they do with the memory. I think it's called like sheep or something. So is yours? Does have a lot of sheep? Is that a good one for you? and this is funny. Listen, I'm trying to connect with my son, okay? I'm trying to connect with my son. And I don't suppose you have one of those newfangled mouses they're coming up with, right? The ones that don't even have a cord. I tell you, it's crazy how they do those sorts of things. In my day, a mouse was always corded and just connected right up to a computer. The fact that they can just have it loose is kind of crazy to me. I don't really understand how, but I do think it's definitely an interesting innovation. I have a corded mouse. Oh, okay. So you're not jumping on board with all the crazy new things. There's a ball in the mouse. Oh, and let me tell you, that thing was terrible to deal with. The way it would just get stuck sometimes, and then me and my buddies would have to, go in with a paper clip to try and dislodge it. Oh, I tell you, it was quite the time back in the day when there was a ball in the mouse. I really don't understand how they've gotten rid of it. Like, how does the mouse move now? But that's your thing. That's your thing. I'll let you figure all that out. There is a thing? Oh. Good for them, Always good to keep the things going with the mouse. There's a thing called Bluetooth. Right. Like the headphones that your cousin got and now just wears all day without like talking to her parents at all. Right. Bluetooth. Yeah. Oh, I know all about Bluetooth. They're just using radio waves. They got a radio in those things? How does a radio fit in a little thing like a mouse? You can't imagine it gets too many stations, though. Don't see any antennas anywhere. Turn me up for way more than 1 minute. Oh, I did? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry, not Panconi. I didn't mean to. Oh no. Dad, that cousin is me. What? But your aunt and uncle, I think I could have been spamming you in Discord. Oh no, really? Oh no. Oh no. Rip. Well, welcome back, not Panconi. I went around the house with headphones. Oh, but you got a pair of you got a pair of Bluetooth headphones too. When did that happen? I guess I've been so busy with the office lately that I haven't really had the time to talk to you about your electronic usage. I feel betrayed. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not Panconi. I didn't mean to. 'Twas an accident. Anime music? No, not the anime music. No, don't. I can't believe this is your villain origin story. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you have a villain origin story. I just wanted to be a middle-aged dad trying to connect with his children over their electronics. No, my middle-aged dad. No, my power is waning. Oof. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jishu. I didn't mean to time you out for that long, but welcome back. Would you like to join in on the middle-aged dad roleplay? So far, the storyline is that Arne has gotten a new PC upgrade, and I, as their dad, am trying to connect with them over it because I don't understand my children. Well, when you put it like that, it gets a little sad, but we're mostly silly goofying. So yeah, currently trying to understand Bluetooth. Which is, you know, don't get me wrong, I'll get it someday. It's just a little confusing to me how you can just press a button on some contraption and it'll somehow start pairing up with things. Can Bluetooth whatever's connect with like my phone? I guess do I have to like be cautious about people trying to Bluetooth connect to my phone? Is that what's happening here? It's quite simple, Dad. Well, listen, if you want to explain it, I'll listen. I'm always happy to hear you guys talk about the things you enjoy. Me just picking up coal in the meantime. You have Bluetooth on your phone, but both devices have to accept the connection. Does it, okay, does it, like, ask permission before Bluetoothing? Is that how it works? Is Bluetooth just says, hey, mind if I connect your phone over here? Yes, okay. That's good. I was, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm hip with the kids, but, you know, it's nice to know that that they're not just connecting Bluetooth devices willy-nilly all over the place. Yeah, okay. So then when this pop-up shows up, how does it look? Does it just appear? I love the zombie noises in the background of all this. Devices connected to a Bluetooth network communicate with each other using ultra-high frequency. Gosh, Dad, I thought you were more cool than this. Well, listen, kid. It's all this is pretty new to your old dad, but I'm trying my best. I want to understand the things you guys enjoy. Usually, you connect your phone to the device, not the other way around. Well, now, how? Don't get me wrong. I think I'm following some of that. How do you connect your device? Do you have to like make contact with it for it to realize to make the connection? It'd be more hip if we didn't move to a log cabin. Well, listen, I understand you kids don't love the log cabin, but it was an important move for my work. They asked me to. They needed someone to move out over here, and it was a really good move for me and your mother. We were able to get our health insurance up and running again with it. You have a setting on your phone called Bluetooth. So like in the settings screen. I remember when you showed me how to find that. I'm a pro at finding the settings these days. You're a lumber worker? No. They just needed someone to stay in the woods office year round. They couldn't they needed someone to make sure that the woods office was doing all right. Hey, yo, do you guys want to go down to that geode? I kind of want to go down to that geode. And then you see the devices you can connect to, and you click connect, and the phone handles the rest. Well, golly, they do make those things advanced nowadays. Back in my day, you'd always have to connect things manually if you wanted to get anything done. What a miracle of modern technology. Oh, there's 2 geodes. Where'd that creeper go? Oh goodness, thank you for the honk pine coney. I forgot I wasn't wearing my wings. Chopping things? Sometimes. This one. My dad, what does LOL mean? Lots of love, of course. Lots of love from your good old dad. What else would it mean? You're a person for the SCP Foundation? What's in that forest? Just, normal forest things. Normal forest things, nothing major. Nothing huge. Just a huge eldritch being. But listen, the woods office is really a very good opportunity for a family. Wow, what a situation I found myself in here. Lots of logs, so many logs in the forest. Oh, it means lots of logs. Oh, I'm sorry, kids. I'm sorry. I appear to have gotten my hip slang mixed up. I'm gonna look in that forest and find the thing. Oh, I wouldn't recommend that. You know, my work's really kind of got some strict some strict guidelines on people who can go in the forest. Wow, I missed that one. There we go. Zombie's gonna pick up that gunpowder. Yeah, what's that? Oh, the no-face 8-foot-tall black creature and black-suited creature in the forest. Nothing much. Just you know, the actual legend that Slenderman was based off of. But it's nothing major. It's nothing huge. Nothing you kids need to worry about. Did you take me out of that forest, or I'm staying in? Good. Do stay in. Staying in is good for your health. You know, they always say that that kids going out in the forest is the #1 way to get them into drugs. So I would appreciate you all staying in a little bit more. No drugs in this household, no sir. This when we moved out to the woods, I promised your mother we'd stay a drug-free household. Mother says it's going to be extremely foggy today, all week actually. All the more reason to not go outside into the forest and confront the giant angry thing in there. You know what they say, a foggy day makes the giant angry thing in the forest more likely to wake up. Quimby, you're awesome. Aw. Rack, hi. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are doing middle-aged dad roleplay, except dad also works for the SCP Foundation and doesn't understand Bluetooth. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are having just a good time of it. I really enjoyed being in your stream yesterday. That's actually part of the reason I'm doing the craft today, is because I was like, wow, I really missed this from watching you play. So that's all. But yes, if you you're welcome to join middle-aged dad roleplay if you want, but no pressure. Doop. Wait a minute, Dad? Yes, son? What's that? What can I do for you, kiddo? Wow, this just keeps going, doesn't it? I'm going to consume some food. I came down here intending to go into those geodes, and then I haven't gone into the geodes yet. My 100 mode points till QSMP. Hey! Let's go. Wait, I realized you've been saying QSMP this whole time. It's technically the CSMP. QSMP refers to kind of an entirely different SMP. I mean, I guess I've been responding to it, so... Oh, it is nighttime outside. I've got so many things in my inventory. Actually, let's do this first. Boop! Are you protecting SCP? 001? Or at least on the spiral path. Well, we're protecting SCP 4026. Well, I think you kids are a little young to hear about what your dad does at work. I think maybe that's a conversation for when you're a little bit older and more capable of firing a gun. But yeah, I don't think you need to worry about it for now. Skeleton. Can't sleeping. We're out of milk. Oh no. Oh no, someone's gonna have to go get that, huh? Well. Me on my way to go get the milk in the SCP-infected forest. Maybe that's why Dad never comes home with the milk, huh? Have you ever considered that? Maybe Dad died trying to escape the SCP in the forest. What happened to Mom? Oh, don't worry, your mother's all right. She responded very well to the treatment, so, you know, she'll be right back on her feet in no time. What does C mean in CSMP? It means constituents, because the SMP started when I was still a corrupt capitalist mayor, and chat was all my constituents. So it was an SMP for the constituents. Therefore, the constituents SMP. I can fire a gun, Dad. Maybe not the sort of guns we'd need to talk about Daddy's work, you know. To work with Nancy's gun. She's coming back. Don't worry. Mom's coming back. She just needs a little rest and relaxation first. The treatments, you know, just some of the normal stuff as part of your good old Dad's work. Dad, I want to see Mom. I mean, we can go visit her. We can go visit her in the treatment room. That's perfectly fine. I can set up a visit. It might take a day or two to really get through, but yeah, no worries. There's no problem with you guys seeing your Mom. I'll call them up just as soon as I finish exploring these geodes. I think that's the SCP Dad's protecting. Well, let's not get into any undue speculation here. No need to worry too hard about it, kids. I've got it covered. My dad raised pigeons? I'm not realizing he probably didn't know it was a cover-up. Who raises pigeons? You know, I'm gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if racing pigeons was actually a thing, but yeah, that does sort of sound like a cover-up. Like, I could totally see racing pigeons actually being a thing, but I could also very much see it being like being a cover-up. Here, let's boop 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 boop, boop boop boop, and boop, and a boop. Yeah, that's good for now. That's good for now. No hide and seek, so we can only speculate what it is. The faceless white creature that's in the forest. Oh no! The faceless white creature in the forest is an entirely different entity from the one the woods office is meant for. Don't worry about the guy with the suit. That's just Jerry, the plumber. Let's move to this log cabin for Dad's work. Everything's been weird. Well, now I understand it's been a difficult transition, and I'm sorry it's been so tough on you kids. Me and your mom probably should have prepared you guys better for the realities of the woods office. But I promise we'll make it through this as a family. You know, we'll get there together. Not Pinecone. I mean, congrats on redeeming not first, but you definitely got first earlier. So I don't know where that attitude is coming from. Boop. Let me just collect all the crystals. No, tiny little panda fold? Yeah! Tiny little panda, my beloved. Oh, and Rack, thank you for the not first. Congratulations. I'm going to walk outside. I'm coming with— oh, kids. Listen, I know it's a bit of a stressful, scary time, but I really wouldn't recommend taking a walk in the woods right now. It's not a good time. It's really just not a great time for a walk in the woods. I think you should maybe I think maybe you should wait a little bit. We can take a walk in the woods on the last day of every month. And it's not the last day of every month yet. Sam's door. Oh no, my kids. Oh no. See that over there? Kids? Kids? It's time to come back inside. It's totally fine out here, but it's just getting a little late, and I think you should really be coming back indoors before your bedtime. If I decompose. What? There. Kids? Kids? Kids, where'd you go? Where'd you go, kids? Come on. It's time to go back home. Your mother will be very displeased when she hears about how you've just wandered off. Automod. Stream is 100% more productive. It took me 3 hours to build a giant TP. I mean, to be fair, a giant TP is pretty epic. A giant TP is pretty heckin' cool, though. Honestly, though, it would probably take me it would probably take me about a comparable amount of time to build a giant TP. I have builder brain, but it definitely takes me time to do builder brain. Boop, boop, boop. Why is it called the face? Oh. Wandering? Do you wander as you wander? Sometimes. Hello, Mr. Maluk. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a middle-aged dad roleplay, except Dad doesn't know what Bluetooth is and also works for the SCP Foundation. And currently my kids have wandered off into the woods, and I'm trying to find them because it's just getting a little close to their bedtime, you know? Just a little bit close to the bedtime. Giant TV didn't work on. It's a Minecraft stream and it's hard. It's streaming. It's hardcore. Yeah. Hardcore to my time out again. I'll be back for midnight. What's it go? No. Oh no. More of my kids are going to the woods. Should I go back inside the woods today, or we can go back to the big city? Petition to call us Quimbeans. Oh, I love that actually. Oh, I do love that actually. There's also, I've heard like Chatbee, which I like a lot. But I guess Chatbee could be composed of Quimbeans. Cause that's really cute. Bluetooth. You know, your Uncle Jeff had a Bluetooth once. It turned out to be, oh, that's exactly the kind of story Dad B would talk about. Should we wait for Spinorex? Kids? Kids? Hey kids! Come on, it's not fun anymore. We gotta be going back in. Really? Hey kids? Kids! I've lost their trail. They've got to be around here somewhere, though. So grab Mr. Bubbles, the thermonuclear crab, and bring him with us. I feel like you give up PNG tuber vibes. You know, I take that as a compliment. Thank you. I mean, I assume it was meant as a compliment too, but I've thought long and hard about becoming a PNG tuber. Mostly, I'm just very silly and don't have time to work on anything. So any possible PNG tuber aspirations have been put on hold as I just try to navigate my life. A full and active Chatbee consists of many Quimbeans, also known as a Quimburrito. Okay, that's kind of darling. That's kind of darling. Fog's getting thicker. I can't see a thing. Oh no. Is that Mom? Get sucked into the forest. Oh no. Oh wait. If the fog is getting thicker, that means it's awakening. That means it's awakening. I found a lake. Hey kids, if you find a lake, don't go near it. That's part of its habitat. Don't get near to the lake. It's not a good idea, especially not without me or someone else from your dad's work around. Fog be thick. Thick fog, am I right? Okay. I'm gonna go for some. Hey kids. Kids? You gotta be getting back inside. I'm starting to get angry. I'm gonna I'm gonna count to 3 and you better be coming back by the time I finish. Kids! Oh my gosh, kids, wait, get away from that lake! Hey, kids! Come on! Arnate, Spinorex, the Pinecone, get out of there! You get out of there right now, I swear! Alright, do not recognize the bodies in the water. Kids, oh gosh, how do I give off the vibes of what I want this energy to be? Kids, coxgun, get out of that lake right now! The daddy's got some work to do! You not recognize the bodies in the water? It's a bad thing we can't hear dad. Runs away from the lake. Sorry, I just love the mental image of middle-aged dad B. Just being like, hey kiddos, daddy's got some work to do. Coxgun. I found Mr. Bubbles. Ayo, Mr. Bubbles, the crab. Me when Mr. Bubbles is a crab. Spinorex model. Spinorex not 250 model 59A offline. No, my kids. Alright guys, why is my lost him? No. Oh no, not Spinorex model 59A. No, this is so sad. I can't believe I can't believe this has happened. My wife is gonna kill me. Be quiet, I won't hear us. Yep, that's a good plan. This one tends to have really bad hearing. So yep, just be quiet. Spinorex 250 model 59B is online. Oh yeah, my wife's definitely gonna kill me about this. No, we just gotten the 59A through the upgrade process too. Isn't it? Runs. Kids, you really just gotta get out of there. Ah! How dare this man have a shovel? I thought it was noon. Why is it dark? Uh-oh. Time distortion. Is that upgrading? Penny? Pine. I don't know. Does Pinecone want the upgrades? You know, we only get our kids the upgrades when they want them. And where's my antimatter cannon? Where is your antimatter cannon? Did you drop it? Wait, did 59A drop it? Oh gosh, did 59A drop the antimatter cannon? Don't worry, kids. I'm on my way. I'm having some trouble finding you is all. It's very foggy. It's very foggy. I got you. I can remove creamy pastry-filled substance, and this whole time I thought Pinecone was Penny's all. Oh no! No, that was it's a prank that Pinecone played on Penny. Sorry. Oh no. Oh no! A coworker appears out in the fog. Hey Quimby, how's Take Your Children to Work Day treating you? Not good, Gerald. The kids have gone out in the woods and they're on the run from the thing. Kids got muffled screaming. No, not Pinecone, no! No, my son. How could this be? Baby, cool. I do have fresh looking paint. Hey, listen, Spino. I know this is all very confusing, and I'll explain everything later. But right now I really need you to get your antimatter cannon back online so we can save your siblings. Do you think you can handle that? You think you can take on the challenge, kid? Back. Hey, welcome back. I think so. Huh? Spine? Not Pinecone? Did Oh no, are we on a new model for you too? Yeah, my wife is not going to be happy about this. Gerald, haha, same. So much fun. I haven't seen my kids in, what year is it again? Oh, haha, there are those time distortions again. Anyway, see you earlier. Wanders away. Gerald! Hey, Gerald! Do you at least know where the boss is? Cause I think we need the boss out here for this. I died again, huh? Yeah, sorry about that, kiddo. I really thought we got it this time. I also prefer these graphics over the shaders I used. I feel like my game never looks like this. It looks kind of jagged. Bless. Yeah, I'm just a huge vanilla Minecraft enjoyer. I just, mostly because I can't stand the thought of having to update things again and again. But also I just think vanilla is pretty. I think vanilla is it's pretty and lovely and nice. Shall be captured both on AR-14 art. Wife comes back from the groceries. What did you do? Hi, sweetie. Hey, how's the treatments going? I'm sorry to have sorry to have disturbed you. Listen, I'm really sorry about this, but the kids kind of went out into the forest without permission or supervision, and now they've encountered the thing and woke it up. I'm really sorry, sweetie. I'm doing my best out here. And I'm really trying hard to make sure you can take all the time you need to rest and recover. There's a doctor following me. I'll handle this. Excuse me, Madam Doctor. There it is. Hey, I understand you've been, I understand, you found my child over here. I understand your concern entirely, but I've got the situation entirely under the control. Vanilla's pretty, honestly, it really is. Model 59A remains located. Oh goodness. Yeah, probably good to recover the 49A. There's some parts there that would be really tricky to replace. The doctor wants to touch me. Hey there. Hey there, ma'am. I'm really gonna have to have you step away for a minute. This is my child, and we have not given consent to be treated, so you're gonna need to back it off. Activating recovery protocol. Please stand by it. Good. Multiple SCPs following me. It's just SCP-999. You know, this is kind of funky for me because I actually don't know what all the numbers mean for the SCPs. Like, I'm not engrossed enough in the world of SCPs to be able to know which ones you guys are talking about. But I'm having fun, which I guess is a very middle-aged dad-y thing to do. You know, just having fun with the kids, even if I don't quite understand all the jargon they use. Dad, I found a concrete statue with paint on it. It looks like a peanut. Oh! Hey, Arne, you're really gonna want to, you're really gonna want to just keep your eyes on that one and back away slowly. I'm pretty sure I know what that one is. Just back away slowly. Just keep walking back over to here. An hour later, here's my American. Oh, in my head. Wait, why is Mr. Bubbles here? Oh, no! How long streaming for a gamer? Probably another, hour and 15 minutes-ish is I think the time I've got today. I started late because I had a work meeting that I got caught up in, so I've got a little less time than I would like. Smashes through the wall. Dad! It's fine. I got killed for the 20th time, but don't worry, I found them again. Ah. Well, you know your brother always pretty silly about that, about the whole dying thing. The tall crying white dude too. Hey kids, I think we're well past everyone's bedtime. Let's just all get back to the house and let Dad worry about all the things in the woods, okay? Remember I told you the woods office is The woods office is a little scary sometimes, so you guys are gonna wanna just back it up, you know? Just let your dad take care of it. Mr. Bubbles, let's get home. Oh, look, a looming shadow. Leaves and Dame's cannon. Oh, goodness. Spinorex, no. Spinorex, I'm worried about you, son. You're like, I know, friend, I'm sorry. I had a long and frustrating work meeting that I had to be part of first. Oh, wow, I really am middle-aged dadby. Oh, I just realized that was such a middle-aged dadby thing to say, and it was just actually the truth. I see. I'll see you at the Lake of Skulls. Wait, I see you at the Lake of Skulls. You know the lake though? Oh, goodness. Would you be late, Quimby? How do you see you? I mean, long and frustrating work meeting aside, I've been enjoying the middle-aged dad roleplay. That's been quite an exciting time of it. I just realized I do want the lapis over here. I don't recognize the bodies. Yeah, if you that's a good thing, kiddo. If you recognize the bodies, that means that you're next. So just just make sure make sure you just don't recognize them. No! Oh no! Goodness. What are you doing here? Oh no. Oh, not fucking responsible. Hi, Dad. Oh, hey, son. Hey, how about you just stay inside for a minute while I go find the rest of your siblings? A battery. Broadcast message. Hey guys, here are my coordinates. I need someone to come get me while I still have power. Oh, son. Okay, alright, I'm on it, kiddo, don't you worry. I'll come find you. Ghost coordinates. Burns the forest. Well, I guess that's one way to deal with the SCPs. Quimby, I'm being immortalized. I've been given the role of king. Hey, congrats. Congrats on being an immortal king. You know, not just everyone becomes an immortal king. Well, what's up here then? Ooh, it's coal. Coal is up here. Now nobody shall suffer. Yeah? Dad, I'm burning up. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, kids. Kids, you all should have your emergency fire extinguishers with you. Just use the fire extinguisher on yourself and it's gonna be okay. Put the Minecraft book in the religion section of the public library and everybody liked that. Nice. Everyone was like, yes, Minecraft. In the great words of Bill Wirtz. Somebody could make a religion out of that. Like, I don't have a fire extinguisher. You went in the lake without, you went in the woods without your emergency fire extinguisher? Kids, how many times have we talked about this? How many times have we talked about taking your emergency fire extinguishers with you everywhere you go? My hand on it? Gerald, I'm pretty sure the boss is on the meeting we just came from. It's still going on as we— Oh, Nuggets, you asked that a little bit ago, didn't you? Dang, time distortion. Hey, why does it smell like smoke? Gerald, if you get out of the time distortion before, you know, before everything catches on fire, you're probably gonna want to get out of here. We never talked about it. But, oh gosh, I really need to prepare you kids better for my line of work. Wow. Wow, I really, yeah, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's real embarrassing. Kids, next time you go in the woods, make sure you bring your emergency fire extinguishers with you everywhere. I never liked it. Drops in slow motion. No! Hold on, kiddo, I'll catch you! Like dives to catch on night before they hit the flames. Dad, hold on, just a second, kiddo. Dad's a bit busy right now. I couldn't get Arne in time. I'm doing it instead, kid. Don't worry about it. Almost got them saved. I'm alive. Oh, good. Oh, good. Caught them in time. Burning still. Here. And that's why it's important that you bring your emergency fire extinguisher with you everywhere. I personally carry 3. After charging. What time is it? Of course everything's on fire. Father? Yeah, kiddo? What's up? What can I do for you, son? Things fine. You said you set the forest on fire? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we also gotta talk about not causing massive property damage when you're scared. Like, I understand the natural instinct to cause massive property damage, but it is gonna make things a little more complicated for me at work. Loading databases. What happened? Oh, you know, you kids were very silly for a minute and decided to go off in the woods, without your dad, and it didn't go too well. Set the forest on fire? Oh, don't worry about it, son. Everyone makes mistakes. We'll do better next time. Just be glad Mr. Bubbles the thermonuclear crab didn't go off while I was asleep. Oh no. Mr. Bubbles the thermonuclear crab. Kids, let's have another talk about your pets soon. I think we need to have a discussion about appropriate number and type of pets in this house. Sounds like me? Yeah. It was hell. It certainly did seem a lot like hell, but you know what? We made it through as a family, and that's the important thing. Let's all just go home. Oh, home set on fire and burnt to a crisp? Oh, my wife is really gonna kill me. Hey, yo, a slime. It's not a phase, Dad. I understand, and I love and respect you and all your decisions. If you say it's not a phase, then I believe you, and we'll find ways to work your lifestyle into our family's, into our family experience. All because of you. No. Hey. Arne, we gotta go back to, this just means we have to go back to our house in the city. You all like the house in the city, right? Is everyone there at thermonuclear crab, so I don't see the problem? Pat's crab. Well, it's less that there's a problem and more that, I'm just worried about you. I'm just worried that you kids are growing up too fast. I didn't have my first thermonuclear crab until I was probably twice your age, you know? I'm worried that it's too much responsibility for you to take on at this age. I don't want to be in the city. Wait, but you kids were just complaining about having to move to the woods office. It's not just automatic cannon. You sure? Oh no. Yeah, you can just still stands there. Too bad. Oh no. Hey kids. I understand tensions are high right now. I understand you're all a little scared and disappointed right now. But listen, me and your mother have been talking with my work, and you know what? We've come to the conclusion that we need a little bit of a change of scenery. I think it's far too isolated for you kids out here in the woods, and we need to, we need to find a solution that works for the whole family, not just for me. Pine menacingly. Oh, and yeah, also you should probably not steal from your brother with the thermonuclear crab. Those things can get ornery. Don't worry, there was water, it was fine. Oh, hey, Penny! Welcome on in. We're doing middle-aged dad roleplay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Pretty sure my friend fell asleep on call. Aw, that's alternately, kind of sweet and a little bit sad. It's fine. Hey, kids! What have we talked about with using, semi-automatic weapons on the family? Huh? Oh, hey, Fox Gamer. Well, come on in. We're doing middle-aged dad roleplay, but it's gotten a little more complicated than that. Since high voltage cables and everyone puts them in the dungeons and there's calm yourselves, you hooligans. Oh goodness. Oh, hey, guys. What, Penny? Why would you feed me a cleaver? What's up with that? Oh, you guys. Talk about foil night shoots. Guys, hey. Hey, can everyone just sit down and listen for a minute? Me and your mother have something to say to all of you. I wasn't looking here. It really matches your face. Hey, rack moment. Hey, kids, listen. I know things have been kind of rough lately. Except for new people. Oh, yeah. We caught Quimby Bluetooth and ran the forest, got chased by 17 SCPs, then shot each other. Yeah, that's a pretty good explanation of what just happened. That's a pretty good explanation of the stream so far. I'm faceless baby. Oh, that's true. The imaginary face that you would have if you had a face. Got him. I forgot to mention I do custom models texture packs. Oh, nice. PogChamp. Dad, they won't stop shooting everyone? Hey kids, if you can't stop shooting each other, I'm just gonna have to put everyone in timeout for a minute, okay? Come on, kids. I really need you to listen to what me and your mom have to say. Just accept to do the push-up. Goodness. Oh, hi, Tally. She bark. Average texture pack maker W. Yes. Fine. Up in the burnt forest. I'll deal with that in a minute. Listen, alright kids. Again, your mother and I have been talking. We understand that that living in the woods office has been really hard for you kids. And we want everyone to be happy and have a good experience and have a good time. So, we've been talking with my boss and we're gonna be switching offices. We're gonna instead be going to the beach office. How does that sound for everyone? Just use the decorate enough time and rebuild everything. That's a not a bad plan. Guess if you don't stop, Mom is going to destroy the moon again. Oh gosh, is your mother that upset? Oh no. I didn't know. I didn't know it was that bad. Kids, hey, kids. Forgot the super key? Windows key for you know me? Ha, Windows key. Yeah, Rex streamed Minecraft and it was such a lovely stream and I was in for a bit and it was such a good time. Imagine not being bulletproof. It's kind of cringe to not be bulletproof, am I right? Okay, kids, listen, I'll buy you all ice cream if you settle down and don't make your mother blow the moon up again. Listen. I sure do love the beach. See, Spinorex is on board. Can't wait to flood everything. Yeah, see, Pinecony's on board. Hiding in an unforesty forest. Well, the forest did get burned down, so I don't know that hiding in the forest is going to be super effective at this point. I understand this is. I understand change can be difficult. And listen, Arne, we want you to be happy with this too. I actually have had a heart attack watching this stream like that. Yeah, Penny would have. It was a lovely stream, but yeah, Penny you might have had trouble with it. It has motivated me to make Dollbot stream alerts. Ayo. Just to catch Rack streams. Yes. Goes on from the non-foresty forest. I've mentioned other things. I'm good at cooking, and also singing, by she's writing, speaking, walking, and breathing. Oh man, and I was just about to say it sounds like you got, you got like the full stack of awesome pog things, but having difficulty talking is I guess enough of a nerf for that. Then you still do a very good job of it though, so can't. I think you're doing pretty well. Let me just eat the copper weight. Actually, I'm probably gonna pick up more copper while I'm out and around here, but oh well. Let me go. You'll recognize the bodies in the water. You really don't want to recognize the bodies in the water. Let's go 5 hours later. The city is flooded. Oh, my kids. Such a rambunctious crew. Also got nerfed a lot with social anxiety. Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, it does sound like you were hitting power limits. It does sound like you're hitting power limits with just being too good at too many things. So I guess congrats on being cool enough that you need to be nerfed. Steam keeps spamming me, telling me this one dude is playing Stormworks. Steam is like, this guy is playing Stormworks. Don't you know? This guy is playing Stormworks. Oops, I flooded another city. Oops, flooded another city moment. Your mother would be proud though, to be honest. I think she'd be really proud to know that her kids are following in her footsteps. Check on my nice how to make stone armor. Thanks to wait, stone armor isn't a thing. Is wood armor enough? Oh no! Oh no, I wasn't there for that part, Rack. Oh no! Oh no, stone and wood armor. That's that's certainly that's certainly something to think about. I'm passing after 2 hours of walking because the issue's breathing, so don't go outside much. Yeah, fair enough. If you pass out walking, then probably, yeah. Oh, I need to drink water, chat. Hold on. The first thing, guys. I'm consuming the liquid real quick. Hold on. Alright, it's about the liquid. But yes. Listen, Rack, it was you had some good instincts for a newbie. I just wish you would have, you know, kept eating while I was watching. That was, I'll admit, that kind of gave me a little mini heart attack. As I'd be like, ooh, low health, needs food. Oh no. Oh, it's Rex. Congrats on being got first. Hold on, chat. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Hello. But yes, you just had like no food in your hotbar, and I was like, ah. But it's okay. You only died a couple times while I was there. I feel like chat should take a breather. Yeah, chat's kind of it's fun to do the SCP roleplay. But if you guys need a breather, then you absolutely can. You know. We vibin'. Once I play peaceful, I'm not a fan of the hunger function. I wish you could turn off hunger. Yeah. I bet there's mods for that. With mobs. Yeah. No mobs, no hunger would certainly be an experience. Anyway, how y'all doing? Doing pretty well, thank you. I've had my first foray into being a middle-aged dad, and it was pretty nice. I thought it was really fun hearing about all the things my kids got up to. Such a smart group of kids, you know. Really going somewhere with their lives. I'm going to mine the coal while we're up here. I say as I'm currently mining the coal. I know how to do that. That's true. Penny is a person who knows how to do things. Do that. It doesn't disable hunger, but instantly feeds you the moment you lose any hunger. Interesting. Mr. Bubbles exists, so that's the thing. Yeah, Mr. Bubbles, the thermonuclear crab. I gotta say, I was not expecting that when I went live today, but I'm not complaining. Bubbles seems like a very well-behaved crab. Like, if I want to make a massive modern city in Minecraft, do it. I mean, is there any reason not to? Is there any reason not to make cool things in Minecraft ever? There's probably a command to drop hunger, but effort. Effort moment. Have I effectively collected all the coal in this area? Remember, hey chat, remember when this was supposed to be a quick detour to pick up coal? Remember when this was supposed to be a minor detour? That's all I'm gonna say about that. The distracted tag is not gonna... The distracted tag is not gonna run itself. Boop. New Exilia? Ooh, good city name. I could give you a draft for Mewen servers, you know? Rackets and features look so much like racism. Ooh, that's a that's one of the ways to say words ever. Yeah, you're playing Minecraft? Yeah, I've been doing Minecraft this whole time. You know, but there have been, you know, some pretty important things going on in chat, so it makes sense that, you know, Minecraft would kind of take a back seat. I want to check over there for coal too. You know, when we're in an area that has good coal deposits, it's good to just take some stops and pick it all up. Cause I need so much coal. I noticed when it auto-corrected to that one. Ooh. It's like, aha, yes. No. I'm gonna go. Yeah, thanks for stopping in on it. It was really fun. It was really fun pretending to be your middle-aged dad, and thank you for explaining the concept of Bluetooth to me. I'll definitely talk about that at the office next time I'm around. Everyone will be, all the other dads at the office will be so impressed that I finally figured it out. Recreational SMP. That could work. But RSMP, yeah, New Exilia, the city that never goes down without a bite. Nice. CSMP, you have RSMP. RSMP kind of sounds like our SMP, and I think that's kind of cute. Just you know, our SMP. It's for us, is all. Here to keep a server alive. Can even keep my Discord alive? Yeah, I think the only reason CSMP is somewhat alive is because Chadcat has basically just kind of adopted it as like the main place she plays Minecraft. Because I really don't personally have a lot of time to be there. So that is a lot of the credit there goes to Chadcat. Chadcat? Oh yeah. Chadcat is the baby princess of the CSMP. She's the younger sister of one of my mods, and has really just decided to pop off on the CSMP, and I respect the heck out of that. The blood jar must be filled. Blood jar moment. Same at least in the main survivor world. Yeah. Chadcat's pretty cool. I was playing Ace Attorney with her for a while there. I wonder if she'd ever want to go back to doing that, cause I liked playing Ace Attorney with Chadcat. Yeah, we've got a very like Phoenix and Maya type relationship. So here's not mechanical in nature. I guess I'm technically not mechanical in nature because I'm mostly digital in nature. So yeah, I don't think I have any mechanical parts. Unless you count like the servers and stuff that like host my consciousness, then maybe. Saying ChatGPT, how do I detect channel point redemptions in TMI.js? Interesting. Me when I pick up coal. But yeah, I think that was the most startling thing about the Ace Attorney playthrough is that me and Chadcat really were just basically Phoenix and Maya. Which worked perfectly because, you know, I played Phoenix, she played Maya. Dollbot mean of TMI.js. Got it. So people can't fake not first. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. Chadcat is my greatest rival. Yeah, that's true too. Chadcat and Spinerex do have a pretty intense rivalry going on, just constantly. I also speak 3 languages. I'm 19 more. Oh, nice. You're headed for polyglot status. Mew and polyglot, you know? Battle will be legendary. Is it already? Isn't that already legendary? I've heard stories of you trying to find Chadtopia in the CSMP. I need to restart Dollbot's VS Code tunnel again. VS Code moment. Ah! Me when I am on rocks and I am exploring on rocks and the rocks are they're rocks. You know, you ever have that experience, chat? Oh, Penny, delete that. Yep. I was like, Penny? About something, but I don't know what. What if you build a monument to the moon? Not like a monument going to the moon, like a monument dedicated to the moon. I don't know, just throwing out some silly little ideas. There's more stony areas over there, but there's some coal over here. Yeah, I've gone full coal hunter mode. Should just paste the password by accident. Yeah, I kind of figured when I saw that message, I was like, that's awfully password shaped. Also found Chadtopia, don't let Chadcat know. Oh yeah, I'll keep quiet about it. Genius. Yeah, okay. I'm glad to provide some inspiration for you, not Pinecone. Speak Italian, English, and French. Italian is my first language, and I'm learning German, Russian, and I'll start learning Dutch. I'm not sure if that's the language they speak in Norway. I think in Norway they speak Norwegian, right? Am I making that up? That's what my brain immediately said, but screenshots, JK. Me when I screenshot Penny's passwords. I say, wow, Penny, your passwords are mine. All mine. Let me Google it. Yeah, probably a more reliable source of information than just me being like, I think it's that. I'm pretty sure Dutch is the language they use in the Netherlands. And we've got some Dutch peoples in chat. Oh, copper. Gotta get the copper. Very, very important stuff. At least I don't get hacked every other week. Imagine getting hacked. I would never. I think it'd be so cringe to get hacked. Ah! I'm just gonna hit into a hill. How does that sound? What way should I troll the people of Chadtopia? I think you should just start putting dogs places. I think you should just get a bunch of dogs and you should just start bringing them to Chadtopia and sitting them down randomly and see how long it takes for the citizens of Chadtopia to notice the dogs. It's been 34 days without incident. Oh, nice. That's like at least 2 days without incident, right? Like more than 2, in fact. Gotta get the coal. I don't know if this is going in the right direction I need to go to get home, but there's still coal over here, so you know, here I am. Here I am. Digging up the coal. Hold on. Do I want to see if I can swing this into New Jersey? All right, here I am digging up the coal. Don't even know if it's taking me home. Don't even know if it's headed the right way to get back to where I'm going. But you know, well, what's the matter anyway? What's the matter when I'm just gonna need to pick up the coal anyway? So you know what? May as well just stick around here, pick up the coal that I need, and then whenever I'm done, just head back anyway. I got food, I got rockets. I don't see any problem with just sticking around here until the job is done. My passwords look like Spike hack. They've earned it. Nice. Nice. I mean, yeah, good plan. Password mention use. Alright, are you talking to Rack on that one or me? Boop, boop. I'm working on a new Rixilia. Poggies. Poggy champ. Whee! Okay. Now that I have successfully dug the coal, Well, all right, let's get going out over this way. You know, I expect there's still some pretty large coal deposits along the way. And would you look at that? Just exposed copper. Just copper sitting all over here. What am I gonna do with all this copper, you may ask? You may wonder. What's anyone need with this amount of copper? Well, let me tell you, I got uses for this copper like you ain't never even seen. Ain't no one doing the copper like I'm doing the copper. I saw that cow over there, and for a second I was like, what's that? Is that a mob? And you know what? It was a mob. It was a peaceful mob. And that's the way Minecraft works, is you got your mobs, you got your peaceful mobs. And sometimes you look at a peaceful mob and you think it's a non-peaceful mob, but then it's alright as long as you just keep your cool and don't make any sudden movements. See, this cow isn't gonna try and attack me unless I really, really go way off script for it. Starting to play back sounds like a security issue. I think you sound like a security issue. Got him. Got him. Writes in Wingdings. Mew and Wingdings. It's a good font, sir. It's a good font. Well, alright, well, we're gonna be heading over this way. I want to see if there's some, yeah, would you look at that? Would you look at those coal deposits just right out there, right for the taking? Ain't no one picked up these coal deposits before, and you know what? I'm gonna be the first. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna take it back to my base, and you know what I'm gonna do with that? So, someday I'm gonna use it to make copper. I'm gonna take this copper and I'm gonna smelt it all down. And I'm gonna use it to feed the cube, and there ain't no one around here that can stop me. Maybe you should use the crazy hat mod sometimes. That would require me to know how to use mods, which would be very tricky, as I do not know how to use mods. Ah! Quimby in the ground. What will they do? Boop. Okay. What's again? Penny! Me pasting my password is an issue, not me. Penny! Penny! Remember I said you look like a security issue? Penny! Roman Riz? Roman Riz moment. I have cheese on my clipper to protect me from myself. Oh no. Oh no, Penny. Please stop pacing. I know, right? Here, I'm gonna drink water. Just copy water or something after I copy a name or password. Probably a good habit. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and hurt you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. That's a bit low for me, but don't worry about it. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. I think we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, I gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Sorry, sometimes Rick Astley's never gonna give you up just possesses my body, you know? He's a good old cheese strat. Cheese strat moment. Also, I wasn't sure if you were serious about having accidentally copy pasted your number, Pinecone, so I just deleted the one that I thought that it was. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Time to stop with frogs. Yo! I know you can sing real well. Oh, thank you. I'm definitely a soprano, so singing Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up is a little bit low for my voice. A little bit low for my voice. Add for rack. Got it. Social security numbers. Don't even joke about that. 100 frogs. Oh no. I guess sometimes the metaphysical concept of frogs also helps me get through the day. So I guess it can count as like a metaphysical lunch. Well, anyway, frogs are brought to you today by Not Penny for a Wreck. Frog. Imagine having the social security number 1. Oh my gosh, that would be so silly. I don't know what that is, but I'm just deleting the message because it looked like information I didn't want to have. Hold up. More frogs. Gotta get the frogs. Frogs moment. Gotta get the frogs. You know, like the Space Core from Portal 2. Space. Frogs. Gotta get the frogs. Looking at frogs. Frog. Gotta get the frogs. Look at them. Look at the frogs. So cool, frogs. Love the frogs. Frogs are cool. This is just all about I don't have channel points on my channel. Bless. Any frog that looks brown here we call toad. Really? Whoa. That's kind of wild, and do you have any of these fancy frogs? Yeah, I don't think most of these frogs exist where I live either. There's a couple of them, like the plainclothes frogs, just the basic green ones, like those ones I could imagine being around here, but that brown one I don't think so. Anyway, thank you for the frogs, Penny. That was very kind of you. We have green tree frogs and toads. That's about it. You know, fair enough. Returning chatter. False, excuse me. Good luck with the coding, Penny. All right. Let's get back on the road here. Let's start picking up the things again. Penny fangirl? Yeah. Me when I'm a Penny fangirl. That's what I would say. I'd be like, hello, it's me. Penny fangirl. There's coal and copper and coal. I've never been here before, I guess. I guess you've never been here before. Me when I've never been here before. Are you testing whether Dollbot can recognize like chatter things? Because that's neat. Okay, you know what? Okay. So we don't have all of the like exotic frogs where I live, but we do have these like red salamander looking things, and they're really cool. Sometimes you'll just go to a lake and there'll be like a ton of red salamanders, and I think that is probably like the coolest thing ever. That you can just go find these red salamanders and they just exist, and they're just there to be friends. Not really, they're there to, you know, live their life and survive, but they can be friends in my heart. Just look at SCP-250 because that's my favorite number and it just happened to be the best SCP to ever exist. Wow, okay. Salamanders are the new frogs. I mean, they're both amphibians, to be fair. If you take a look at a salamander, it does have some similar traits to frogs, such as being an amphibian. I'm going to make it recognize first and not first for words. Poggies. Boop. I don't love the look of how this coal is just hanging out over thin air. Let's do that, and then I just pick it up and then I just leave. For the sake of testing, I'll use boop and highlight because cheap. Fair enough. Fair and reasonable. People in Rexilia refusing to bring you to Crinius. They do not want to bring you to Crinius. How are you respawning? Me? Oh, are you saying how it says like respawn point set? I would not actually respawn if I died. If I were to die right here and now, I would not respawn. I would, you know, the world would just be over. It's just kind of a built-in thing in Minecraft to say like respawn point set when you click a new bed. So ye. People in Ireland hating Malavia. People in Indonesia hating Ireland. Yeah. So Minecraft's just a very, very silly thing. If I was playing on not hardcore, I don't know that I would just carry a bed around and, you know, do big sleeps the way that I do. Because I would probably like to have my respawn point set at a convenient spot. And, you know, because if I were playing normally and I were to die right now, I'd just respawn back at, like, the original spawn point instead of any bed or something. So if I wasn't playing hardcore, I probably would make sure that my spawn was kept at a place that I liked it to be in. Yeah, because it's hardcore, it's more important to me that mobs don't spawn at night, so I just carry a bed with me and sleep whenever I need to. Let me try something up. Real quick, explaining all the relationships. Yeah, probably good to have that all in writing. This is, by the way, just a lovely little piece of the world. I'd like us all to just take a moment to, you know, be like, wow, Minecraft is so pretty, because look at that. That's so pretty. A hardcore series would last 3 minutes. Yeah, again, me watching you play Minecraft yesterday, just as a hardcore player, I was like, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, what a time of it. What an interesting time that was. On CSMP, I put my spawn wherever, because there's another portal near spawn. There is another portal near spawn, that's true. That's one of the many amenities that the players have built. You know, I gotta say, that's one of my favorite things about the CSMP, is that there's been such a heavy focus by the players on making, like, server amenities that everyone can use. Things like, you know, having railroads connecting major points of the world, having nether portals in convenient locations that people can use to travel, making nether highways so people can just you know, just travel wherever they need to go. It's been a really cool thing to watch, and also displays just how much of nerds my my watchers are. Because oh goodness, the amount of like city planning nerding out we've done is I'm like, oh boy, we're all just hopeless nerds out here. People ain't there for the gameplay, huh? Someone said I was a good chat. I was like a good chat with fail comps playing. Oh no. I mean, I will say it was fun chatting with you, so that I do agree on that front. So having bad relationships with Malavia, nice. My Iron General mob farm, me when farms. We basically are on that world. They're Ernestina Rixia having bad relationships with Malavia. Calavinia hating Linacious. Ernestina allied with Panulin. Someone say city planning. Yeah, case in point. Nerd I'm indeed. It's about the city planning and, you know, making accessible amenities for everyone and community resources. And I'm like, wow, we're all a bunch of just like city planning nerds. Did we ever talk about the time that we were considering forming like a banking system and currency? Have we ever talked about that? For a second there, we were really thinking long and hard about setting up an actual like currency system that was like backed by diamonds that people could use for like trading materials. You were? Yeah, I think we ultimately decided that it would be too complicated to set up and maintain, but we got really excited about the concept of like setting up a bank and making a currency that could get actually backed and effectively used. Chat, listen, the city planning nerding out is it went to quite some unreasonable levels in the early days of the CSMP. So let's do it. I mean, hey, if someone wants to take on the responsibility of being a banker and would not, I guess then we'd have to watch for someone becoming a corrupt banker. Maybe it should be maybe I should like carve out enough time in my schedule to be able to run like banking transactions and stuff like that. because the main the main goal was to establish a currency that people could use instead of diamonds, that, you know, but the bank would have like a stockpile of diamonds that could be traded out for the currency at any point. I will corrupt the banker. Yeah, that sounds like you, Penny. Wait, not that kind of city planning. Well, hey, there's also things about like you know, making streets and railroads and you know, planning out blocks that people could claim as their own to do building stuff in Spruce York. Yeah, the formation of Spruce York was really fun. Everyone like finding little spots to build their houses in, and having that be a thing. Whoop, I need to put some things in blocks. I'm gonna need to pull out my ender chest pretty soon, but oh well. Banking villager with custom trade. That would be pretty neat if I knew how to make and or use mods, especially on servers. Make this it. Let me hop on Java Edition. I mean, honestly, I think you would do a good job of it, not Panconi. If you ever get Java Edition, then, you know, then it would be really cool to see what you can put together. As is in the country, maybe I should build a city home. Oh yeah, and then stuff like that was happening where people were, you know, having a residence in like the place where everyone was like building and having houses, but then also going off and making their own builds. It was a really, really interesting like microcosm of like of city life and rapid expansionism. I don't think it even needs mods. I think it's just going. Oh, syntax. Hop on my brother's PC. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm still not used to a keyboard. That's fair. Fair and reasonable. Keyboards are very tricky sometimes, as evidenced by middle-aged Dad B trying to understand how Bluetooth works. I don't understand what that's to do with keyboards, but he didn't understand the concept of a wired mouse, so I kind of get the feeling that that's kind of in the same vein. Wow, there's so much coal and copper around here, which I need. Those are things that I need, but it just kind of keeps going. I'm getting 5K. All right. I mean, hey, I would be happy to have you. Yeah, the concept of setting up a banking system really does intrigue me. I do love the idea of just, you know, of the bank, right? I have a tool to do it with a command. Oh, hey, to do like custom villager trade things. Oh man, that reminds me, I need to update the server to 120. Ah! Yeah, I need to do that. People can get me the redstone, not against building at least part of the bank. Ooh. You with redstone. Interesting. I need to update the server. It's still on the list of things that need to get done, but that keep getting pushed back by homework. I've got so much homework this week, it's kind of insane. Yeah, I know. I like the idea of how to build and maintain a currency. How does it maintain value? How do you get people to buy into it? Because let's be honest, money isn't real. Like, money is just numbers that we've all agreed mean something. You know how most banking is done digitally these days? You could just like add or subtract a digit from anyone's bank balance, and that would be that, right? And sure, like maybe there'd be like legal problems from that point, but just the idea that numbers are the numbers mean anything it's just not real. What that's renamed as my vote. Interesting. Quimbleton Bank. Ooh, Quimble. I like both of those things. I like how Quimbank follows the naming convention of just like, you know, my name plus whatever else tacked on. Is this an old growth birch? Oh goodness, did these chunks get loaded in 119 or 120? It might have been. I'll take a brief look around to see if we can find a Trails ruin. I imagine they were loaded in 119, but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong about that. Money's edible, so, well, I mean, 113. Oh goodness, I don't think I was even playing Minecraft in 113. The first Minecraft edition I really experienced was 116. It was like December 2020. Yeah, it was December 2020. I was visiting Cyborg, and Cyborg had just gotten Minecraft, and he was like, "Hey, you gotta try this game out." And I was like, "Ah, no, I've never been a huge Minecraft enjoyer." And then I like watched him play once, and I was like, "I need to play Minecraft." And so actually, my very first Minecraft world ever is on Cyborg's Minecraft account because I was just over at his house playing Minecraft. Shell from the banks using chocolate coins. You produce 1 billion of them with a unique wrapper, and the value only goes up when you bleed them or they melt. See, and that's fun too, is a consumable currency. It's like you can consume the currency to, you know, as to consume the things, but then you have less currency and the value of the currency goes up. That would be a really interesting social experiment. Think of Central City. Experience the wonders of being complete with having diamonds. What do you mean the wonders of being complete with having diamonds? What's all that then? That was cool. Wow, nice. You were so cool, Penny, with your highlighted message. Hey, dollhouse moment. Pine Coney. I don't think I can refund highlighted messages. That's not one that goes to the rewards queue. You just kind of get it immediately. 100 points to the QSMP. Hey. Yeah, I think doing the highlighted message, it just gives you it automatically, so it automatically redeems the points. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of searching for a Trails ruin, just a little bit. What would the city be called? So we've got a city at the moment that's called Spruce York. It was founded by Sally Rubra, and it's a neat little spot. It's got like a city library that has a bunch of enchanted books that people can use, and it's got a villager trading center, and it's got an iron farm. Oh, Penny, thank you for this for the exclamation marks. Have any idea, BRB? Yes. See you soon. Is this still old growth? I feel like this is old growth. Yeah, it's old growth because tall birch trees. You don't get tall birch trees like this in new growth. I kind of get the feeling these chunks were loaded in 120. So I'm really invested in the idea of there being a Trails ruin. Petition for a new city at spawn called New Spruce York. The only issue with it being at spawn is that I'm actually the only one who can build at spawn. There's a certain little radius that only I can build in because I'm the server owner. So you know, there's that. There's a village close to spawn that I usually live in, but again, with my time limitations, I haven't been able to do that much with it. Mostly there's just a lot of sugar cane around the lake there. Alright, so I'm searching for a Trails ruin. I'm looking for a little bit of gravel and terracotta above earth. Oh, Rack! Oh my gosh! 1.2 times gang. Oh no. Thank you for the sub, Rack. That's so sweet of you. And hey, yeah, you do get increased channel points at this point in time, so kind of an epic usage of channel point tactics. My friend is still in the call she fell asleep in. Oh, bless. good for your friend, getting a good sleep. Park zoning the border of Quimby's build range. Yeah, I think someone made like a field of poppies around the build range, which is pretty neat and interesting. Oh man, I just realized I should probably update the spawn house, because I don't think that thing has been touched since I made it like in the very first days of the server, and I'm so much better at building now. God, I love Twitch. Twitch moment. Discord's meant to kick you if you're alone for too long. That's true. Discord has done it to me. And I've been like, what? And Discord's like, sorry, get out of here, sucker. And I'm like, no, Discord, please. I was waiting for people in this call. And then Discord doesn't listen because they are cruel. They are cruel and they hate me personally. It's a personal attack against me, and they just don't like me personally. This is a lovely birch forest, by the way. I know I'm getting distracted by, tales of Discord being, of Discord hating me personally, but it's a lovely thing. Here's the other question is, am I going in circles? It's very possible that I'm going in circles. I would like to imagine I'm not going in circles, but I really could be. And I want to make a city. You should. Just simply make a city, Just say, yes, city time, and then make a city. Okay, I have found my way back to the stone area, so I think I can definitively say that I went in a circle, but this is a good one because that was intended to find the boundaries of the birch forest. So I think that was okay. I think that one was fine. Buy my gift, so gives 500 points. Don't go bankrupt for points, please. Oh no, yeah, don't go bankrupt. No bankruptcy here. Only stealing. Only stealing, We here at Quimby Corp proudly support stealing. No, we don't. That's all a joke. For legal reasons, that's a big joke. Piniolan City, Republic of Piniolan, Penny City, on City. Those are names that a city could be named. That's a true story about that. After me, something to do with Piniolan. Because Piniolan, the continent, it's named after you. Man, I should really pull out my ender chest. I think it's ender chest time. I think we have stealing from the rich. Exactly. You guys know Robin Hood? How Robin Hood would like steal from the rich and give to the poor? I would argue that in our modern society, anyone who is not rich is poor. So I think just stealing from the rich would suffice. Like obviously taking care of other people in our community is important. But I think just stealing from the rich qualifies as things, as good things. For legal reasons, why I just said it's a joke. For moral reasons, it's not. Yeah. No, all/J, of course. I would never condone stealing. I would never condone stealing from the mega ultra rich that run everything and have enough money to fix every major world issue, but simply don't because they're selfish. I would never condone stealing from them. Try Quimby, the bridge between worlds. What should we do? I think eat the rich. I think that's what the spirit world wants. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some water. See a little, yeah. I mean, to be honest, if we're gonna lean into the Avatar Quimby thing and how I can rationalize the Avatar telling people to steal, I would argue that the world is out of balance with the distribution of wealth. The world is out of balance, and so to get the world back in balance, we just steal a little bit from the rich. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. There we go. All right. I think it's time to look around for more trail ruin remnants. Avatar the Last Goose Hider. Oh no, the Avatar has to hide a goose? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh dear. Are two rich people that deserve to live as they are? I just think that, yeah. After Quimby, what should we name our city? Oh no, naming things is my weak point. The city should be named, oh gosh, why am I no thoughts head empty the moment someone asks me for something? Bill Gates, as much as I hate Microsoft, he's done a lot for charity, and Mr. Beast wants to do nothing with his, die with nothing in his bank account. Yeah, I mean, okay, I don't think eating the rich has to include, like, you know, hurting the rich people. I think eating the rich mostly just means that, like, again, redistribution of wealth. After our core would have made a decision. Oh, well, okay, fine, I'll come to a quick decision then. The city should be named, Kalazan. How does that sound? How does that sound? Is that gonna be trying to be gone by now solving something else? He would just I like to imagine he's just zooming. He's just like, oh sorry, can't name your city, too busy, ha 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 ha, and then just like zoomies away. I do love that idea. I think that's very cute and in character. Ah! There's more coal. There's more coal. Gotta get the coal. Gotta get it. Gotta get the coal. Time to kill the cows. Oh no! What did they do? What did they do to deserve this treatment? Oh no! How did? Oh no! What have they done to deserve such a fate? What did the cows do? How did they bring this upon themselves? Hashtag cow innocence 2023. I can't believe that you would accuse innocent cows of crimes. I've staked that, so oh, that's fine then. Well, I mean, if it's just, you know, if it's just the natural order of things, that's fine then. That's fine then. All good's here. No complaints from me. Wouldn't it be cool if that was not a creeper? Wouldn't it be cool if I found a trails ruin? Well, we'll probably give it a little more time of searching. Have I been here before? Oh my gosh, I recognize these sheep. Oh my gosh, I recognize these sheep. I've been going in circles. I recognize these sheep. Well then, yeah, maybe I'd have a better time looking from the air. Maybe, oh hey, what's this? Fire pit? Lava pit? Yeah, lava pit. Boop! Boop! You're safe now, my sweet child. Can I bring them first? Yeah, I gotta keep up a good cow supply. How should I Quimby? Maximilius threatened to throw the Fire Nation out of balance. What do we do? Have you tried saying please? Have you tried saying, oh please, Maximilius? Please don't throw the Fire Nation out of balance, please. I would be so very sad if you were to throw the Fire Nation out of balance. Please, Maximilius, please. Please, I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy who would be so sad if things were out of balance. What if they were just not out of balance? What if you just didn't push things out of balance? That would be so cool, I think. I think that's the move. That's, I think, how you get them. It's very tricky to look for. It's very tricky to look for things from the air. Let me advise you to go and try to talk to Avatar Korra. Well, what if I don't want to talk to Avatar Korra, huh? What would you do about that if I just said no? What would you do? Could you even do anything if I just said no? You can't legally make me talk to Avatar Korra if I just say no. So, I think that's really on you. Yeah, it is tricky to look at things from the air. You know, I don't, I know we're being silly right now, not Pinecone, but I don't love allowing death threats, so I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say, even though we're being silly and goofy, we're gonna let Automad have their way with that one. Just got 6 steak from 1 cow. 6 steak, wow. Beefy cow, I guess. Get it? Get get it? Beefy cow? Automad. Hey, I'll take your phone away. Not my phone. Not my phone. Quimby moment. Quimby moment, real and true. No, not my phone, please. Please, I'm the avatar. You can't take my phone away. You can't take my phone away. I'm the avatar. No. That would be so wrong of you to do. What if someone needs help? What if someone's trying to call me for help right now? And I couldn't answer because I don't have my phone, huh? And then they died. Do you want that on your conscience? Do you want people dying on your conscience because you took away my phone? Go talk to Cora. No phone for you? No. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. You can't make me. No. And it would be so wrong to take away my phone because I need it for homework. Huh? You can't take away something that I'm using for homework. Make me take Rob away from you. Oh. Okay, well this is just birch forest. I'm not that invested in finding another trails ruin that I'm willing to like take this much further. So let's I'm pretty sure yep, this is the way we want to go to get back towards my house. Let's just head back towards my house now. Oh, but there's that section that probably has coal. I'll get it another time. I'll come back. I'll get it another time. I'll get it another time. It'll be okay. Place the iron farm on Senior SMP now to attack the creeper farm. Ooh, creeper farm. Oh wait, no, wait, huh? I'm a little confuzzled what you mean by that, but it sounds like you're excited about it, so I'm on board. Gee, they're awake. Hmm? What? Oh, mainly because I want to have a faster. Got it. Gosh, avatars these days. Hello, it's me. It's me, Quimby. I'm the avatar. Why did I wanted to do that like a Spider-Verse style introduction. Well, let's do this one last time. Hey there, my name's Quimby, and for the past years of my life, I've been the one and only avatar. I've made a couple mistakes here and there, you know, started a couple wars, ended a couple wars, figured out that that sometimes you just gotta let the old avatar uniforms die. Quimby, you've been taking your earthbending lessons. I got you the best bend in the world. Well, the thing about that, actually, the funky thing about that, when you really take the time to look at it, is that what is earthbending if not an exercise in willpower? So I've been working on that instead of earthbending. The best bender in the world isn't Vapong not good enough for you? I just don't understand why everyone's always on my case about learning the elements. You know, I think we live in a modern society. Who even needs the avatar to know all the elements at this point in time? Like, come on. Jokes aside, I think that would be a really interesting concept for an avatar, is an avatar that lives in like a more modern type society and has to like try and find meaning in the concept of being the avatar, when it feels like the world has kind of moved on beyond it. That's all. There's rock W. That's it. That's earthbending. You got him. No, I don't think anyone can argue that you got him there. Found a 3,000 gunpowder peach farm. Ooh, oh, per hour. Got it. I know words. I can speak words. Ah! Me when I press a button. Let's see if I can find my house at this point. I get the feeling it's gonna be this way. Yep, this looks about right. This looks better. I'm looking at my event by ASMR YouTube account. Oh goodness. Gosh, fire avatars these days? She was much better than this. Well, listen, it's not my fault I'm just a silly little guy. I'm just a silly, goofy little guy, and really, they should have thought better before they made a silly, goofy little guy into the avatar. Change the world. Kyoshi killed many. And Roku. Roku kind of failed to you know, stop the Fire Nation war. So I think I like, and I understand it was a difficult situation for him, but I do think that he maybe could have gotten a little bit good. Here, let's do some hi Snifty. Mwah! Okay, let's go empty some boxes. Searching for Quimby to stream 24 minutes. Says I only need 14 more points. Oh goodness. We'll see what I can do. We want to Quimby? Yeah. Just the petulant teenager voice. Please just give me a schematic. I just think you're asking a lot of me for having me for mods and stuff. I think you're just asking a lot of me to try to get me to do anything other than vanilla, because I just don't know if I can handle it. You're learning firebending now? What? I want YouTube tutorial. Oh. Maybe. You might be able to convince me on that one, Penny. You might be able to convince me on it. What was I saying though? I think, oh yeah, have we had the like what type of bender would everyone be if they were a bender conversation? Have we had that recently? Does that, do we want to have a little bender conversation? Just figure out what type of bending everyone would do? Because I always think that's kind of fun. Ooh, that is a hefty addition to my coal stockpile. That's some good news. And then while I'm in the area, yep, gunpowder. And then yeah, I'm gonna have oh goodness, so like the 35539.ma.x98.com. Yes. But the Yanshin of the 4th Division is awaiting your arrival. Well, maybe Lord Yanshin should not arrive early then. If Lord Yanshin doesn't want to wait, maybe Lord Yanshin should arrive at the correct time. Have they ever considered that? A very real email for the schematic site. A very real email. I've never seen an email more real than that one. So you know, I think it'd be very silly of anyone to think it was not a real email. I don't have my password. Oh no. Gender bending is my element. Ooh. Fun. Good times there. Fun, exciting, cool, pog. An interesting answer, I see. Am I keeping gold somewhere other than the box of pretty things? You need exit cookies to sign up. Privacy much? Oh goodness. No privacy nowadays, I tell ya. No one's looking to protect the privacy of us common workers. No one's listening to us. No one's trying to hear what we have to say. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. And then this is gonna go back there. All the copper is actually gonna go in here, because even though I have that little barrel that I could put copper in, I just like having the box of copper with me always. Could the avatar theoretically just make a person? Oh, what do you mean by that? Just like, do you mean could Avatar just like create a new person? That's an interesting question. Take the cookies, accept them, give them to me. It's like cookie clicker. Sometimes cookies, you know. Oh, this was my project box now, wasn't it? I have bullet note 5066 at .villa.com. Yes. Hello, Genshin. I'm sorry for 12-hour late arrival. I have present to you the Avatar. Hey, it's me, the Avatar. I know how I can bend all the elements, and I'm also the connection between worlds and stuff. It's so nice to meet you. Am I keeping Netherrack somewhere else? Because I don't have a lot of Netherrack in here. That kind of makes me feel like I've got Netherrack elsewhere. Ah! I'm so sorry that Quimby can't bend all 4 elements yet. Well, I can. I can bend all 4 elements. I just don't want to right now. I just don't want it right now. That's all. I made a mirror of my pirated cookie clicker install because my school blocked the website. Goodness gracious me. Boop. I've gotten them the best teachers in the world, and yet they still don't want to learn. It's not a phase, Mom. I just think I don't want to spend all my time on learning how to do the bending. Like, what's the deal with that? No one else has to. It's like, it's just me. Everyone's always like, Quimby bend this, Quimby bend that. I knew I had another axe somewhere. Why do I have fire charges in there? Also these. Also that. Is how I feel about that. Haven't even looked at the spiritual side. I just think if the spirits wanted to talk to us, then why do they need to do it through me? Can't they just do it on their own? Can't they just like get good and talk to other people? How about we can use catacombs? We'll teach Quimby a lesson. Thank you, engine. Sorry, what? Sorry, pardon me. Catacombs? Panconi, we did. Hold on. You told me this was meant to be a social visit. Wait. Panconi, wait, what? Huh? What? Huh? What's that about? Are you seriously gonna just leave me in the catacombs for a week? Come on. There's no way that's ethical. Listen, I know I'm not the best about like doing all the bending stuff, but really that's just extreme. I hope you learn your firebending. The door's shut locked. Dang it! Should have known they'd try to pull something like this. Ooh, Quimby, become the Avatar. Learn how to bend all the elements. Oh, you're doing it wrong. Why are you trying to be the Avatar that way? Why can't you just be like all the avatars of old? Why can't you just not be an individual? Become one of the many avatars that have ever lived and have never had anything unique about them ever. Is Rack alive? Maybe. Hello, Quimby. I'm Linfo, Spirit of Fire. Hi. Lovely to make your acquaintance, Linfo, Dragon Spirit of Fire. Sorry, did you hear all that I was saying earlier? Listen, I know I don't exactly have the best side of it, but listen, no one ever gives me a choice about it all. They just expect me to go along with it. I'll bend the fire before I take it out of you. Well, hey, I can bend the fire. I've been able to bend fire before they even thought I was the Avatar, but Linfo, you gotta understand, it's an intentional choice. I'm not trying to like break the line of succession or whatever. I just think that maybe there's more to this Avatar thing than they're really letting on to me. You're doing it wrong? Well, who says, huh? I think that as the Avatar, I should be able to make my own decisions about the way I want to be the Avatar. And just no one listens to me about it. They all want me to be some creation of like the avatars of old, but I'm not. I'm different. I'm me, and I just think that they should let me be the Avatar the way I want to, and because I'm meant to be an individual, right? I found my forefathers are disgusted by your lack of bending skills. Listen. I know I'm not what you guys want. I know that given the choice, a lot of people would probably just ask for a different avatar or something. But guess what? Instead that no one has any problems. Oh my gosh, that's interesting. Listen, you guys can't choose a new avatar. You're stuck with me. And I'm not gonna let the rules and traditions of the past push me around. The tradition of the avatar is so archaic. I need you all to just listen to me and let me be the avatar the way I want to. I'm just kind of going off. I don't think most of the things I'm saying, I don't have any critiques within the actual show. I just think that this particular character would respond that way. By the way, just a little note there. But yes, I will check CSMP. I'll take a quick little look. Got like Madoka hates shaders. Oh goodness! Wow. Wow. That is shapes. I'm seeing shapes. You've mastered fire. Island foe is here to teach you fire isn't rage. It's letting out your emotion. You may move to water. Just wait, really? Oh, I could have sworn I was in for like some sort of big dragon you're disappointing your ancestors lecture. Whoa, okay. I'm Inoujin, the water spirit. Hi. Lovely to make your acquaintance. I'm Quimby. Wait, sorry, I'm actually really confused at the moment. I thought I was being locked in these catacombs as like as like some sort of like archaic you know, avatar ritual thing. What's going on here? Is this are you guys chill actually? What's happening? I'm a bit confused. Oh my gosh, chat, should I add cherry wood to this? Should I add cherry wood to my to my little opening area here? Should I like make this line out of cherry or something? You may know me as Yumi, princess of the northern water tribe. Whoa, the moon spirit. Whoa, the moon spirit. Oh no, chat, I just looked at the clock. Oh no, I need to go get ready for work. Paste this schematic onto my server. Oh, did it not work well? Oh, chat, I just looked at the clock and I need to go get ready for work. Oh, and wait, Quimby, yeah. I've been vibing with the Avatar Quimby stuff though. It's been so fun. Thanks for sending too many packets. Oh bless. Ah, you haven't met Jinshu and Poulin. We'll have to do it tomorrow, I guess. Well, I think we'll have to do it tomorrow because I gotta go right now. Don't leave the catacombs yet. Wow, mixing real world and the improv. Wow, okay. If you do, you'll never bend again. I mean, sometimes I would argue real world responsibilities are more important than spirit quests. So I think we gotta go. See Quimby? Yeah. That is where we're gonna have to leave it for today. So I'll put you all on the frog screen, and we'll go ahead and pull up some jazz to end us out. Oh, chat, we were having so much fun though. I'm sorry. I wish I could stream longer. That would have been fun to follow the line of. No. Yeah, sorry guys. Raid Bex? Yeah, we can raid Bex. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. I hope you had a good time. I really liked the stream. I thought we were, I don't know, I really liked all the little improvs we did today with middle-aged Dadby and then also, you know, Avatar Quimby. That was fun. Yeah, so I will be back tomorrow. I'm currently streaming Tuesday through Saturday, starting after 1:30 at some point. I promise I'm gonna be more on time tomorrow. I'm sorry today was so late. I'll be more on time. I promise. But yes, let's get you guys all out to Bex. Let me just make sure I'm spelling her name correctly. Cause yeah, that's important to do. Alright, yeah. So go hang out with Bexico. He's a really cool, awesome Pog streamer. I love the Avatar Quimby thing. It was so fun. We gotta bring it back. We gotta bring it back. Get Mexico is a pretty pug streamer. Does some fun things. A little bit of dark humor if that's not your thing. You know, it's totally okay to not enjoy that, but also likes to eat people. Yeah, that's the thing is Vex is a cannibalism joke enjoyer. But yes, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure to drink water, eat food, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next time. Okay, bye bye.